to the announcement for the Public Service Awards. And I have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Iqbal Singh Chahal, Commissioner from Brihanmumbai Municipal Corporation. He is a soldier at heart, serving as an administrator. Creation of war rooms in each ward, 24/7 tele-assessment of the gravity of the illness, allocating hospital beds to patients, active monitoring, and creating jumbo COVID facilities saved Mumbai. It was termed the Mumbai model. Chahal did not lose sight of COVID patients with other disease in need of medical attention, particularly dialysis. More than 2,000 such cases were reported, no lives were lost. Further, he halved the premiums charged on building proposals that resulted in an additional income of rupees 14,000 crores, resulting in a boom in the Mumbai property sector as well as creating thousands of employment opportunities. Congratulations.
He's the man who saved Bombay. I think standing ovation for that. We should all stand and clap for him.
Honorable Samir Kochar sir, Honorable Debroy sir, respected audience, I feel honored and privileged today to receive this honor and award for something which was not only my official duty, but also great service to humanity. You know, when I was suddenly put in as Commissioner of BMC in May 2020, and the death rate in Mumbai had touched 7%, I knew, and I told my team, 100,000 people plus, I said, this is going to be a long-term war now. It may go on for years, unlike other government programs which we do some ad hoc arrangements and things go away in 2-3 weeks, floods or tsunamis or earthquakes. And we created 28 sub-models, all technology-driven, all working on autopilot. For example, 186 hospitals in Mumbai, 144 of them private, on a real-time single dashboard, IT-based, and all private hospitals in Mumbai, 100% of them were banned from admissions at their level or discharges at the level. We told them you will only treat the patients, everything you leave it to BMC to admit them and to discharge them. We created ward war rooms in 24 zones of Mumbai and converted Mumbai into 24 Mumbais, each fighting its own battle against COVID with only a common dashboard. The first thing which I did is in one hour of joining on 8th of May 2020, I said, we have to chase this virus. And everybody is shocked because those days people are not willing to come out. And the next day I entered the COVID ICUs, spent hours there. And then I did a march in Dharavi, which was on fire. Dharavi has 2.34 lakh people every square kilometers. The most dense pocket in the world. You know, Mumbai is the second most dense city in the world after Tokyo. What we did in Chase the Virus, we went, led by Commissioner, 50,000 of employees entered the slums of Mumbai, hundreds of them. And we started testing people at home, slum dwellers. Anybody found positive, 20 of his relatives, neighbors were picked up by force, put in buses, transferred to 3-star, 4-star hotels, 211 of them, 48,000 bed requisition. In 5 weeks, we transferred 1.46 lakh slum dwellers into 4-star hotels, 10 days free boarding and lodging. If somebody develops a symptom, he goes to hospital, otherwise they come back to the sanitized homes. Mumbai has hundreds of public toilets. Each public toilet has about 25-30 seats. We said this is the best place to kill the virus. We started sanitizing these toilets every 2 hours. So that next batch gets sanitized environment early morning and throughout the day. And what happened within 60 days, on 11th of July, WHO General Secretary said virus is under control in Dharavi, and Dharavi became a world-class model. Then we had changed the patient strategy. We said, right from the test report of the patient, putting him in the hospital bed, everything will be done by BMC, nothing by the patient. And I must say that we are the only one city in the entire world, and today also, and I say with pride, that no city in the world has tried to copy us. Every test report which is done by a testing lab of any COVID patient doesn't fly to the patient directly from the lab in form of email or WhatsApp or SMS or hard copy. We banned it by an order that any lab giving positive report directly to the patient would be, his license would be cancelled. People went to Honorable Supreme Court of India, but we had our way there also. And we have handled 10.68 lakh COVID positive reports, which came only to us at midnight in a software. And even the day when we got 2,000 cases in a single day, not even one person at that midnight knew who's COVID positive in the city. Next morning, these 24 ward war rooms with 240 dashboards online with doctors, 3 shifts, they would declare open, announce to the patient by calling them that who's COVID positive. And immediately ambulances would go home, 1,000 of them, all on Uber platforms. They would ask for choice of the patient, and then the patient would be allotted bed at his residence. And the same ambulance will put him in the hospital bed. Whether it's Beach Candy or Leelavati or Nanavati or Hinduja, no hospital had a right to stop our ambulances. They had no right to admit patients. It was we who were admitting the patients. We told them, you just treat them. And when the patient was getting well, he was to be discharged. We said no bill will be released to the patient unless it is vetted by municipal auditors. Only once we clear it, only the bill goes to the patient's relative. And we had no cases of overcharging in Mumbai. And after that, second was, look at the risk appetite we had. We handled 10.6 lakh COVID positive reports, not even one going directly to the patient. But with razor sharp efficiency, we ensured that no report gets missing. Similarly, crematoriums. Every crematorium in Mumbai, 74 of them was on a dashboard. Dialysis patients. We had the world's best dialysis online system. We had 10,000 people in Mumbai who were without kidneys, but we didn't allow even one to die for non-dialysis or even COVID beds. So what was the result? As a result of all this, in the second wave of COVID, we had 3.93 lakh people who became COVID positive, but we had a mortality rate of only 0.8%, lowest anywhere in the world for comparable city. In the third wave, again we had 3 lakh people who became COVID positive, but our death rate was 0.009%. Again, lowest in the world. And I always say that I'll fail in my duty if I don't salute my 100,000 team. 9,800 of my team members became COVID positive. 344 of them lost their lives, but the show went on. And I'm so happy today when I stand before you that it is because of my team that we could reach. And when we look back, it's a great satisfactory moment for me. And I always say that what Mumbai achieved in COVID, the same regime is now going on in non-COVID. Mumbai is the only one city in the world where a 13,000 crore coastal road is built by a municipality. From own resources, no assistance from Government of India, Government of Maharashtra, or any bank. And in last 18 months, we completed 56% of the coastal road, right from reclamation to a 26-kilometer road, 100% in the sea, Arabian Sea, 2 tunnels under Malabar Hill, 1 tunnel already done, and we are 3 months at our schedule. And a project the size of almost 13,000 crore will be completed in just about 28 months. And we are right now 3 months ahead of the schedule in this. But what our team did in COVID, I shall always be indebted to my team, did better than anybody else in the world. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. We are so proud of you.